Leon, congratulations on your victory tonight. I know you said you would have liked to get a finish, but given everything that was surrounding this fight and all the emotions, I mean, how satisfied are you with the result tonight?
I think it was one of my best performances, you know, but I thought it'd be a way more active fight. He's winning the back foot straight away, and I thought, what's this guy doing? You know, after talking all that shit that he did this week, I thought he'd come out and do more, you know, but I feel like he's done it before. He gets the fight up, but just show up and just don't show up, you know.
You think the game plan that he used was pretty surprising, whatever it may actually have been? I mean, did you think early on, is he trying to bait me into something? Like, is this some kind of game? Like, what's going on here? Or when did you realize that this is just going to be what he does?
Yeah, 100%. Because I came out off looks for the first round, you know, and I was waiting for him to charge forward like he normally does, and but I feel like the pressure got to him. I feel like the decision stances, my range, it all just threw him off. You know, just kind of went in like a little shell, and didn't come out of it. You know.
How challenging was it for you as well to stay controlled, right? Because you talk about being controlled with the emotions of the fight week, but then you got to go in there for 25 minutes and be controlled. Like, how challenging was it there to keep the proper mindset?
It was hard. You know, like even to the weigh-ins yesterday, I was like fuming and shaking. And, after speaking to my mom and my coaches, and just okay, just like fuck this guy basically, and just focus on yourself. This is what he wants. He wants you to come out there and fight emotional and like try swing and take it out, you know. So I thought, okay, this is like, also what he said is fucked up, but let's switch all off and go out there and do your job, you know.
The grappling exchanges, a lot of your takedowns seem to come right after his. Did you come into this fight saying, I want to show like a grappler, or was it kind of responsive to be like, now I got to take him down?
No, definitely a plan, you know. I'm a great grappler. I just like striking, you know. I think I took Usman down, never taken down for his career. Took Kobe down, I grappled him. So I feel like as I'm learning and growing, I was keep showing more and more of my skill set. I've always said I'm a mixed martial artist. I'm not a striker, you know. And tonight I was able to do that. I grappled two of the best grapplers in the division, you know. And yeah, as long as I was keep reigning and keep improving, you know.
There's been a lot of talk about the exchanges between you guys. I mean, obviously there's the fight gang, the people fight, but do you feel like there should be some kind of a limit, like an honor among athletes of like, hey man, there's certain things that are just off limits that we don't touch with each other?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like kids are out of it. I feel like a murdered parent should definitely be out of it. It's just like I don't get how I use that as a way to sell fight or entertainment, you know. And I think that's like putting him in the shower. I think my reaction to it kind of like threw him off a bit. I felt no one were feeling what he's saying, you know. Like the fans turn against him and the media is like, well, what are you doing? I feel like, but he's a coward and he's always been a coward, you know. Even when he lost the fight, they keep making excuses that I won the fight. Even if it wasn't knocked him out, broke his jaw. He's like, yeah, it was Mark's fault. It's always someone else's fault when it loses, you know.
As champion, there's always going to be a target on your back, but does there feel like a weight off because of the emotion that will surround this fight?
Yeah, 100%, definitely. I feel like it was definitely one of the most emotional fights I've had to deal with, as far as like the comments that he made. Well, like I said, I got a great support system around me, and they definitely got me in the right space to go out there and compete as an athlete, you know, because in my mind and my body, I wanted to go out there and have a war with him. But when I spoke to my coaches and my mom and everyone, just said, okay, like, just shut it all off. 25 minutes, and after that you can deal with the emotions after, you know, and I was able to do that.
Dana was here earlier. It kind of seemed like a lot of Muhammad would be next, being that he's the backup and all that. But Dana said, I'm not ready to make that decision right now. Yeah. Do you see it as like he should be next? Does that feel like an unfinished chapter? Or do you feel like maybe there's other options?
Nah, there definitely are other options, you know. I don't feel like that should be next. You know, I've done it before. I've won like 10 fights in a row in guitar shop. So what makes him different or more privileged, you know? So Kobe's already skipped the line already. So let's see who's next. And well, like I said, this is Rocky's era. This is my era now, and I'll keep reigning, whoever's next, it doesn't matter. You know, they're all similar styles anyway, all boxing wrestlers, and this is what I'll build my career on it, you know. So whoever comes next is whatever, you know.
So last thing for me, we'll figure out who, but where does that matter to you? You want to fight back in England, or do you like fighting in the States, Vegas?
I look to fight in England, especially now I've got Tom, you know, like me and Tom on the card, headlining, co-headlining. that'd be for the UK. That'd be massive. You know, I feel like that's definitely something that we should push towards to just bring more light to MMA in Europe. You know, I feel like having me and Tom Ted on the card, either Manchester or any big stadium. I think that's what we should definitely push towards. You know.
Yeah, right in front. Kind of going off of that, Dana was here and announced the official signing of Michael Venom Page to the UFC. He's going to be fighting Kevin Holland in Miami. So would that be a fight down the road that, you know, that could headline a massive stadium, a big arena in the UK?
I don't know. He just got to the UFC. I don't think he's nowhere near a title shot. Yeah, I don't know. That's like, I don't know. I think there's way more people that still more close to the title shot than Page, you know. But yeah, fair play.
Did you see, happen to see Shafkat's performance? Because he seems to be the other one that people want to see you fight at some point.
Yeah, it did. It looked alright, you know. I think Wonder Boy is kind of getting past it a little bit. He's like 41, 44 years old, and obviously he went out there and did what he did, but yeah, if he's whoever next, I don't care, you know. So like I said, this is my era. My aim now is to beat George record. That is my aim, you know. And so whatever get me there is whoever next. You know.
Do you first, because before this fight you said that if you beat Colby you could first even retire him because you don't really see him fighting these young guys, but he was in here saying he's going to be here for a while and he wants to work his way back to the title. Do you think eventually you will see Colby again down the road?
No, definitely not. I don't believe so. Now, this guy says a lot of shit, you know, so this is his third shot on a title shot. This one was a given. He went to fight for the title, he beat Masvidal and then got a title shot, sat for 2 years and got a title shot, you know, so he's a long way away from fighting for the title. I can't see him going out there and fighting Shafkats and these guys of the world, you know. I just can't see it happening, so let's see.
He just a few minutes ago, he was here. You called out Wonder Boy for his next fight. He said he has unfinished business with him. What do you think of that fight possibly down the road between Colby and Wonder Boy?
I don't know. I don't care. You know, I don't know.
Leon, I gotta ask you: were you surprised at how much stronger you were than him in the cage?
Nah, definitely not. I always said like once you feel my physicality in the cage, it's a big difference. You know, I think Usman felt it as well, and maybe I got like a skinny waist. Everyone thinks I'm not strong, but once I get a hold of you, I'm quite strong. You know, and I was able to take him down, out-grapple him in scenarios, and yeah, just keep, like I said, I'm a mixed martial artist, I'm not a striker, so it was good to show another level of my game, you know.
And how close did you think you were with those submissions?
Close, especially that front one I got around his neck before he spun out of it. That was tight, you know, and even the triangle with the arm bars I was attacking, a few of them was close, but it did well to survive and defend them, you know.
And did it feel good because he comes in, he's talking all the trash talk, but towards the end of the fight, people were booing him because they were just so unimpressed by his performance? Did that feel good to really shut him and the fans up?
Not really the fans, but more him, you know. I expected more. Like after talking all that, like what you talk, you should come forward and fight. You know, you don't be a coward and run your back for the first 2 rounds. I thought he was trying to bait me, you know something. I was like, what's this guy doing? But I think my range and my switching the stances was kind of throwing him off. But yeah, I think he's a coward and he showed in his fighting skills. You know.
Kind of similar to what you just said. Were you surprised that Colby didn't shoot until the 3rd round?
But even when he shot in the 3rd round, it's like a slow ass single leg. You know, like bro, what the hell's going on? And this guy's meant to be the cardio chaos machine. And but yeah, I feel like I said, it's a new era. I feel like these guys coming up like me, coming up, they're all just different era. You know, these guys, everyone's beat. He's like the Masvidals of the world, Robert Lawlers of the world, Woodleys of the world. Like these guys are like what was over the hill when they fought them. You know, and I believe he's over the hill as well. So
when he successfully landed that takedown, the first one he did, and when you got up pretty quickly, do you think that was like a demoralizing factor that played into the fight for him?
Yeah, definitely. I think like my out-grappling him, like I was able to rear-attack after he took me down and take him down, and I think that my coach said it's in his face, is like he's kind of like threw him off a little bit, you know, and so I thought, yeah, definitely. Me grappling heavy, I think that definitely threw him off a little bit, you know. If he thought he'd be able to like dominate me more in the grappling, and I wasn't able to, you know.
And obviously, when you look at Kobe's past fights, he did face a lot of grapplers and stuff. But I feel like some people might have not mentioned that he hasn't faced a complete guy like yourself in a while, other than like Usman and stuff. Do you think that's something that kind of went under the radar going into this fight?
Yeah, 100%. Because everyone has me down as a striker, but I keep saying like I'm a mixed martial artist, you know. And, I'm good everywhere the fight goes, you know. And these guys, I've fought these guys my whole career, boxing, wrestling kind of stuff. They'll like from now to my next 3 fights, they're all similar. Bill Hours will be exactly the same, wrestling, boxing. They're all Kobe, they're all the same. You know, I feel like we need some new challenges and new different styles to bring more out of me, you know.
And last one for me, I know these guys aren't in your division, but there was a scuffle inside the crowd between Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis. I mean, did you get to hear about any of that?
I did, yeah, I saw the video. Fair play, you know, like if Dricus talk shit, you should be able to back it up, and like I said, Sean was about it, and he did what he did, you know, so fair play to him.
Liam, down here to your you talked about George St. Pierre's record there, 9-time defenses.
Yeah.
This is your second. Do you believe that you have the skill set to surpass that record and become the greatest?
100%. Like, why not? You know, like, no one thought I'd be able to be a world champion. You know what I mean? No one thought I'd be able to defend it. No one thought I'd be able to do what I'm doing, you know. But I got a solid team behind me. I got a solid belief in myself, and even got a lot of respect for George. But I truly believe we can beat that. You know, George messaged me last night. Obviously because of the press conference, what happened, and just I was giving advice on how to I was channeling my energy into a positive light, and so I got a lot of respect for him. You know, but I'm still a young guy that's trying to chase to be. I'll consider him the GOAT. You know, so I want to surpass him, and I definitely got the skills to do that. You know.
And it seems that you're pretty fluid when it comes to the timeline for a return. UFC 300, April 13th. Would that be an amazing opportunity for you?
Yeah, why not? But like I said, I want to go home first. If you can get back to get me a time on the card, that'd be my number one choice to fight the UK again. But if that's an option for 300, then why not?
Talking about Sean Strickland, I don't know if you saw him leap to your defense and defend you about what.
Yeah. I said it. I was like, before the fight, I was calling middleweight fights, and what he said was true. You know, like, so I might message him after this and say, fair play to what he said. You know, and even though he acts like a mad guy, but clearly he's got heart. You know, he's a man, and Kobe and a man. You know, and so fair play to him.
And I asked you this before the fight. I don't know if this has changed since you said you talked about it. Do you think that this adds anything to your legacy, or?
It's just another guy in the way. I said it before the fight. You know, it's just another opponent on my quest to be the best of all time. You know, and I didn't take it personal until it was said what it said. You know, and then it's changed a lot for me as far as how to approach the fight. It took a lot for me to just switch it all off, and even yesterday at the weigh-ins, I was still fuming, you know, and but I had to switch it all off and go out there and compete, you know.
Kobe, one here. Kobe is in here, and you sort of doubled down on his comments about your late dad, just saying, "Why do I feel bad for him?" Is that something that you expect from him on the flight, just because he's sort of always in character?
I don't know how to answer that, bro. To be honest, it is what it is.
Leon, you were feinting the knee quite a bit. Do you think that made him think twice about wanting to shoot on you?
Yeah, for sure. Especially I was throwing tapes to his stomach, and I feel like the fake in the knee bit, because he shoots always to the right side, to the first hit. So coach kept saying keep teeps going, keep faking it, you know. And I think the switches of the stance as well was going to throw him off his range, so he couldn't get into a rhythm where he normally does, you know. And I could see people come from a mile away before the same slow uppercut, the same hook cross. He didn't say anything for the whole fight. He didn't come out of his rhythm. He didn't do nothing different from what he done for the last 5 fights. You know, I feel like that shows that this is a guy that makes excuses for himself. You know, he blames everyone around him for his losses. Even Kamaru broke his jaw without Mark stopped the fight. Just blame Mark for shit. Bro, maybe go back, improve yourself, work in areas that you could improve and come forward, you know. But it is what it is.
You won a lot of awards this week at the Worlds. I guess, how does that feel? You know, Fighter of the Year, Knockout of the Year, Upset of the Year. how does that make you feel?
Nah, it feels good, man. It's been like 2 years of pandemic. Remember we took me out the rankings and all that shit I went through. So now I'm here, sitting on top, laughing at everyone, and got my belt, Secretary of Defense, winning awards. It feels good. It feels it's a credit to me, it's a credit to my team for the work we're putting in, the belief that we got in ourselves and no one else did, and I'm just proud of myself, you know.
Which win feels better to you, beating Kamaru or beating Colby?
Probably Kamaru because he was the meant to be the goal, you know, and to head kick him and just get the ball off him, and therefore, no one tops that, you know. And obviously Kobe's a dick, so that was also a great win. But for us, like achieving a goal, a lifetime goal, being Kamaru was the win, you know.
Finally for me, if you had your way, you know, there are a few people out there who do you want to fight next? I know you don't really like to call people out.
Yeah, but I'm the champ. I need to call none of them out, you know. So I'll sit back. I'll speak to the UFC, speak to my team. We'll make a decision. I like to be active though, you know. I won 4 twice this year. I like to fight 3-4 times this year. So I'll speak to my team and let's figure it out.
Thank you.
Thank you.